Hi, I'm Judy. Welcome to Go Within Yoga and your third eye short Yin Yoga practice where you won't need, they're optional, but you may want some blocks. Some blocks, bolster, rolled up blankets, and notice I have a smaller pillow over there. Like I said, totally optional, but might feel nice. Go ahead and come into an easy seated position. And we're going to be working with Anjali Mudra in this beginning centering, and it's just bringing your palms together. We'll be pressing it at different points at your third eye, at your lips, and then at your heart. And you'll find out why in a little bit. But to begin, just go ahead and take any little movements you need so that you get rid of any negative energy, any stale, stagnant energy, and come into your time on the mat. Maybe thank yourself for choosing to spend this time on your mat. And that affirmation I'm going to offer in this practice, I originally wrote out as the answers I seek are inside of me. And that is very tied to our third eye, our intuition, our inner knowledge. But I'm going to also offer the truth I seek is inside of me. And you'll see why again in a couple of minutes. If it feels safe and comfortable for you to do so, please close your eyes now. And start to go inside. Take your attention to your breath. Notice where it comes into your body, where it flows into in your body. Maybe the places it gets stuck. And relax your forehead. Let all the little muscles around your eyes and your mouth begin to soften. And let your lower jaw open a little bit. Maybe roll your shoulders up, back, and down a few times. Then down, back, and up the other way. Preparing yourself for the stillness you can find in Yin Yoga. This practice is all about balancing our third eye. And if chakras are not something you're interested in, it is also about strengthening your back. Your next inhale, take the palms of the hands together. And go ahead and bring them to the space between your eyebrows, your third eye, which is really towards the center of your head. Not really a physical spot. May we seek truth and recognize it as we experience it. May we seek truth and recognize it as we experience it. May we seek truth and recognize it as we experience it. And then take your hands down in front of your lips, touching your lips if you'd like to. May we speak truth clearly and share it with all. May we speak truth clearly and share it with all. May we speak truth clearly and share it with all. And then go ahead and take your thumbs down to your heart center. Hands are still pressed together. May we feel the truth in our hearts and follow the path we know to be good. May we feel the truth in our hearts and follow the path we know to be good. May we feel the truth in our hearts and follow the path we know to be good. And let your hands go. If you've been sitting up on a prop, go ahead and move that out to the side. I just put mine back here. Come into a tabletop position. Shoulders over wrist, hips over knees. Curl your toes under. And then gently press yourself back and walk your hands and your feet towards each other until you are dangling over your feet. And yes, the name of this pose is Dangling Pose. You might want to grab a couple of blocks. I have one cork block. Cork blocks are really nice and firm. And then I have a foam block because they are softer. And I'm just going to press that space, that third-eyed space, into my foam block. So my cork block is on its highest height, and then my foam block is on top of it horizontally. So it's making a T. Perfectly okay to have a slight bend in the knees. And what truths are you seeking? Relax your shoulders. Soften your forehead. And last couple of breaths here. And then just press your hands into your mat. If you're using your blocks, put them off towards the side. And then come back down into a tabletop position. Pushing the mat away gently, and then inhale, allow your stomach to soften. And exhale. Pull the stomach back in, round your back like a cat. Very gentle cat-cow. And then come to stillness. If you have some rolled up blankets or a bolster, go ahead and grab that now. Place that vertically on your mat. Bring it to your knees. Hips are still over your knees. And begin to walk your hands forward. And you can allow your heart center and your forehead, that third eye area, to just melt into your bolster. And the truth I seek is inside of me. And if you start to feel uncomfortable in the pose, ask yourself, what is the truth of that sensation? What is it trying to tell you? You need to change your position a little bit. Do you need to change your prop? Is it something you just have to go through to get to the other side? And last couple of breaths here. And push into your hands, slowly bringing your torso back into that tabletop position. And again, let's move through some cat-cows. The belly drop down, rounding the back, maybe taking a little bit of movement. Then grab some blocks, not blocks, but props. Go ahead and take your bolster horizontally across your mat, and then grab a pillow, some rolled up blankets, something to put under your ankles to make yourself nice and comfy. Coming into Crocodile Pose. And then coming down, you may have to adjust as you get into the pose. And instead of having the bolster underneath your chest, you can have it a little under your chest. You want to take one hand on top of the other on the bolster. Elbows come out to either side. And then I need to move my bolster a little forward. In fact, I'll scooch back a bit so you can see what I'm doing. So elbows out to the sides, one hand on top of the other, maybe pushing that pillow under the ankles back. The truth I seek is inside of me. Can you believe that statement? How does it make you feel? Bring your attention to the space between your eyebrows. And then go deeper inside into the center of your head. And just notice what comes up. You might begin to feel a pulsing in your stomach, and that's fine. Or maybe this feels uncomfortable for you because it's uncomfortable on your hips. In which case you can grab another blanket, put it underneath those hips, and give them a little padding. You might have enough padding. Notice anywhere you might be holding some tension, maybe across the shoulders. A little bit is probably to be expected. But if you're really feeling tense, just see if you can direct your breath into that area and see if you can soften it up a little bit. Even 10% can make a real difference. Last couple of breaths here. And then if you're using props, go ahead and slowly come onto your elbows. Take those props over towards the side. We're coming into our final resting pose, Savasana. So you may want some blocks, you may want some blankets, you may want a bolster, whatever feels right in your body. And I will be sitting up and minding the time for you. Get into your Shavasana. And if you feel safe and comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes. And bringing your attention back to that intention. Maybe it's just, I want to get stronger in my low back, or my whole back perhaps. Maybe it's just, I wanted to take some time for myself today. And if that is so, I really applaud you. It's not easy to do that, I understand. And maybe it's about seeking deeper and going inside deeper. And just go ahead and rest until you hear me speak again. Allow yourself to stay in Shavasana for as long as you are able to and as long as it feels good to you. If you'd like to move on with your day, begin to allow your breath to deepen. eyes closed if they are. Notice the rising of your chest on the inhale and the chest falling back down on the exhale. And the rising of the belly on the inhale and then falling back down on the exhale. And begin to take whatever small movements you need to come back into this moment. And in your own way, in your own time, meet me back in a comfortable seated position, hopefully sitting up on something so that your seat can be comfortable. Keeping those eyes closed if they are. And I'd like to revisit the Anjali Mudra we used in the beginning. And this time we're just going to repeat every affirmation once as we move through the 3 different spots. Your third eye, the space between your eyebrows, your lips, and your heart. And so go ahead and take an inhale and press the palms of your hands into one another. And take the thumbs between your eyebrows, taking your attention deeply inside the center of your head. May we seek truth and recognize it as we experience it. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Go ahead and bring your thumbs to your lips, either touching or right in front. May we speak truth clearly and share it with all. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply and take your thumbs to your heart center. May we feel the truth in our hearts and follow the path we know to be good. Inhale, exhale, allow the hands to fall onto your thighs, into your lap. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this short third eye practice. Right about now or soon, you should see links to the Manifestation Chakra playlist, and that will have all of the practices, short practices that I've done over the last couple of years that help you to manifest your dreams. So there are a lot more practices in this series. And if you'd like to practice with me again, go ahead and click the subscribe button, press the bell. I have to chuckle a little bit when I say, may we speak the truth clearly, because sometimes I have trouble speaking clearly. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you be free from pain and suffering. And may you always go deeply inside and seek the truth.